What's happening, fam? L.A.R movement still moving. Book is entitled Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father. At Amazon, Kindle, and Create Space. Link will be in the description box below as usual. Go get it. PayPal link in the description box below. Also, they asked me to put it up. I put it up. This video, though, is entitled Quiet Confidence versus Loud Confidence. And it seems like people have this misunderstanding of confidence, where they can only view confidence in in one dimension, right? When it's not like that. You have people who are quiet and confident. Like I would say, quiet confidence is like Andre Ward. Loud confidence, probably Floyd Mayweather, right? You know, use any kind of sports reference or entertainment reference or political reference. You know, you have people who are just as confident, but just not as loud. And there's different levels to it. And the reason I thought about this topic because I was watching a clip of Superfly, the movie Superfly, the newer one that came out a couple years back. And there was a scene where the guy that was the star was talking to one of his mentors at a in a dojo, you know, MMA, jiu-jitsu dojo or whatever. And the mentor tells him, he says, you know, what belt am I? He said, you're a black belt, but what belt do I wear? Like, you know, I wear a brown belt. You know why? Because if I wear a brown belt, people know I know enough to hurt somebody, so they don't test me. But but if I wore a black belt, people would know that I'm skilled, but they'll want to test me just to see where they're at. You know, it kind of keeps you under the radar, because that's quiet confidence where, you know, I know what I'm capable of, but I'm not going to put myself in these positions for people to come around to always test me. You know, when you see people with quiet confidence, sometimes they're looked at as not confident or as timid. And it's hilarious because some people just aren't talkers. Some people, you know, they're doers. So they're confident in the moment when they have to do it, but they don't necessarily have to say a thing about it. And it is, for anybody who's competed, you've competed against people who gonna be all in your face talking. And to a degree, some of those people talk because that's what keeps their competitive juices flowing. Or that's what gets them, you know, that's what makes them have to back up what they're talking. So they have to keep talking to push themselves to back up what they're saying. It isn't even about them being loud and confident to really get at you. It's more so about them, because they can be easily distracted or easily, you know, just get bored. So that's their mechanism to not get bored in the midst of whatever task they're doing. But then there are other people who are they're locked in. And a lot of times people don't understand people who are quiet and confident are normally people who are just locked into what they're doing. You know, they're not, they're very competent, but they want you to know that they're good. And what better way to do it than their actions speaking louder than their words? Because, you know, the talking don't do nothing. You could talk and be terrible, but you can be great and be silent. And what's gonna stand the test of time is the greatness that you produce. So you got people who are quiet, confident, because ultimately, you know, they're more so focused on the task at hand. Now, sometimes people look at, the loud, boisterous confidence as, this person is confident. And not understanding the nuance of it, like I was talking about a minute ago. Because some people who are quiet confident can tell a nuance better than people who are just observers. Some people are loud and confident to get you off of the fact that they're really a hard worker. If you look at them as boisterous and flamboyant, it really distracts you from knowing that they're gonna outwork you every time, because you're gonna think they just showed up and were better than everybody, like it's God given. And that's one of the things about loud confidence is sometimes it's just smoke and mirrors. It's a distraction. They're on. You can be an introvert, literally, and be loud confident, and have loud confidence, because you're only going to be loud when the lights are on, to make it look a certain way. Because if I make it look a certain way, now you're beating. You're already beaten, because what winds up happening is you're so focused on this person on a perceived arrogance that they know they got you beat. This is why part of what I said talk about Floyd Mayweather. Like I talked about this a long time ago when doing my boxing podcast with my coworker and the co-host, and he was like, Floyd's arrogant, and I was laughing. I said, no, he just put it in your face and you don't know what you're looking at. And he's like, what do you mean? I said, well, every time you look at him on these little 24/7s, right? He's in these flashy cars. He's talking all this, that, and the third, but he's always in workout clothes. What does that tell you? He's always working out. He's not fresh to death. Not wearing. He's not at the gym wearing jewelry and this, that. No, he's always in workout clothes. So while you like, he's arrogant, I want to slap the taste out of his mouth and bring him down a notch. You so concerned about his persona that you didn't work hard enough to beat him, because his loud confidence. You was worried about the loud confidence and not the work ethic that backs it. You get what I'm saying? But people don't pay attention to stuff like that. Now there are people who are loud confident who are insecure. They look at it as a way to mask their deficiencies, and this is the fake it till you make it type of stuff. And a lot of people in general fall for fake it till you make it. That's the difference. Like, a lot of people overlook quiet confidence and look at it as timid, and they overvalue loud confidence when it's insecure, because they're so confident. But people who are confident already know what's up. They're like, nah, they just hiding it. Like, prime example. Used to be an old trick where if a guy was hurt, right? You play sports or whatever, the guy was hurt. So he twisted his right ankle bad, right? You're going to get now. So what happens is everybody knows, oh yeah, they got a bad ankle. But what winds up happening is you get your ankles taped and wrapped before the game, but you put an ankle brace on your left ankle. So when people are playing, mentally they're like, oh yeah, his right ankle's messed up. Then they see you playing against me, like, oh no, it's the left one. Okay, I'm gonna attack the left one. Because of the distraction, you actually playing into what he can actually do well, because he faked it. He'll fake it until he make it, and you wonder at the end of the day, why? Man, he's good going in that direction. His ankle, nothing's wrong with that ankle. Then when it's all said and done, it's like, man, how could you able to move like that with your ankle messed up? Oh, it was the other ankle. Mother! Because, you fell for it. But that's the thing about, quiet and loud confidence. Because the other thing about it is quiet confidence versus loud confidence is at the end of the day, all that matters are the results. And you can tell a person, whether they're quiet confidence or loud confident, what is important. If the results are important, they did it for the results, But if you want to be around them and the results aren't important, you're there. You're attracted to the image. If they're quiet confident and they're producing, you're trying to take advantage of their quietness and try to step in front of their shine because they're quiet. So you're not really there for the results. You're really there to try to steal a spotlight. Which, ironically, if somebody's quiet, confident, you try to steal a spotlight, you really gonna put yourself in a bad situation. And if somebody's loud, confident, you're gonna try to if you hitch yourself to that, you might get mad because they're going to always outshine you because when the lights are on, they shine brighter, right? So that's the balance. Sometimes when you hook up with people who are quiet, confident, or loud, confident, you have to understand their confidence, and you have to be able to balance the way they go about their business. Because a lot of times what people can't handle is the very confidence that they're attracted to. And the confidence is different when it's based on production than when it's based on persona. So I'm done with this one. Y'all have a good one. Peace.